Healer. So here's your request, James. I don't like this. At first I did, and then I thought about it more, and I thought, I don't like it. I think they'll make it better. The main reason I don't like it is because let me premise. They made it so it also helps if you're a spellcaster or something, so that when you heal someone, let me just read it. Whenever you roll a die to determine the number of hit points you restore with a spell, or with this feat's battle medic benefit up here, you can re-roll the die if it rolls a 1. This is really weak. I really don't like dice re-rolling mechanics for like damage, and now they're doing it with healing. Like, it's great weapon fighting, the fighting style that allows you to re-roll your great weapon, your two-handed weapon dice, and how bad that is. Like, the math shakes out to it being less than a +2 to damage. You're probably gonna have a net like +1 to your healing in general, which is pretty bad. I don't like it at all. So you can tend to a creature with an action. That creature can expend 1 use of its hit dice, and then you roll that die. The creature gains number of hit points equal to the roll plus your proficiency bonus. I like that they're using hit dice more, so I highlighted that green. I want hit dice to be used more. Please keep that kind of stuff in here. Wizard of the Coast, I want more of that. But the fact that it is based on your proficiency bonus is usually a nerf. The normal healer's feat says it's based on how many hit dice the creature has, which is another way of saying what level it is, because you're usually healing another player character. So if they're level 10, you get +10 to the heal, and it's like a d6, so you end up usually healing like 13. With this, you'd only be healing, let's say it's your monk, and they roll a d8, they get a 4 or a 5, and then you add your proficiency bonus, and this is at level 1, so you heal them 6. At low levels, that's good. They would only have gotten a +1, but at like level 10, where your proficiency bonus is still, I think at level 11 it goes to +4, so I think it's still a +3. So you'd only heal 9, whereas right now you would have healed like 14. So it's not a massive difference, and I don't think it matters that much, honestly. But I do consider this a nerf, though I do want them to do more with hit dice. How much do we want healing to come from the healer? How much more healing do we want? If they give something that's kind of minor as a passive ability, great. Maybe they also have a third feature that says the same thing, like whenever you are healing with a spell or with this feat's battle medic benefit, maybe once per long rest you can choose to heal max. That'd be pretty crazy. So you get the passive stuff all you want. Once you can do a super heal. I don't know. I'm not publishing that thought. I'm just putting it out there for discussion that this is not enough healing to be worth it. Even though I like that they are trying to open it up to not just be the healer's kit, but also help with healing in general. Would I pick it? Probably not. I'd still probably rather take alert, like have everyone in my party take alert so that they just don't get hit. We just slay all the enemies and then I don't need to heal them. You know what I mean? So you could take alert and switch your barbarian to go first so that he kills the enemy before you even have to do anything. No healing needed. Yeah, alert is much better, in my opinion. Rob says, I think design-wise, more unnecessary rolls. Oh, yeah, and that's the other thing is I hate re-rolling the damage dice. Like, some people say they like rolling more dice and, like, re-rolling. I don't. I don't really love it. It's tough to code in VTTs, and even in person, people get confused by it. That's just my experience with it. They want healing spells to do more than the skill a character can heal max with a long rest. Long rest is the greatest healer of all. And another thing, I have a bias, I should say, with healing. One thing that I don't like is the common house rule that people use where they say you can use a bonus action to drink a healing potion or drink a potion. Not because I don't want players to do that, but because I think it's a trap. Like, I think there's better uses for your bonus action, and usually you're healing a lot less than the damage you are taking, and it's like one of the worst things to do in combat. So I think it's a trap, even though it's a common house rule. So I already believe that healing in combat is usually not a good idea. It's usually out of combat. Healing, I think, needs to be pretty good for me to care. Even though, and I like playing supports, I like being the healer. But because I like being the healer, I also know how difficult it is to heal efficiently in 5th edition. Yeah, healer is not a replacement for a cleric. Like a healing cleric might like it, but again, I would rather take alert. That's how I feel about it.